We're coming to 11 laps to go. Pace truck pulls off. Cletus on the inside. Gio on the outside. And then Nitro Toyotas pushing either of them. Here we go. Green flag at Talladega. 11 to go. And Gio got a better restart.
Good restart again on the outside from Ruggiero.
Gio trying to get down. Cletus is next to him. Dead even through 1 and 2. Bowman pushing Cletus. Justine trying to go 3 wide with Daniel Dye. Gio gets a big push from Thomas. Bowman still pushing Cletus. Oh, Cletus nearly got hooked. Gio gets pulled back. Cletus leads into turn 3. Bowman into second. Side by side for third. Through the speedy dry. Bowman trying to go high. Cletus is going to block. Gio's got a big run on the outside. Here he comes. Big push from Gustine. Gio and Gus on the outside. Bowman trying to leave Cletus as well. Gio leads at the line. There's 10 to go. Gio trying to win his third Arca race this year. Cletus nearly gets turned into turn 1. Jake Bowman, Cletus really squirrely. Gustine goes down to the inside and leaves Gio out.
That's a huge move for Gustine to try and make it forward. Gio doesn't like it, gets a side draft, it's going to pull the whole.
And Gio's going to side draft Gustine. So they're side by side for third, but Cletus has Jake Bowman right behind him. Bowman looks to go high. He gets up high. He gets in front of Gio. Jake Bowman's in the fight now. And Gustine moves into second, but right behind Cletus.
I think he felt like having Daniel and Gio up there pushing was
into the tri-oval.
Gus was going to be a really good pusher.
9 laps to go. Car's trying to make a third line in the back. Bowman gets a big run. Bowman to the outside of Cletus for the lead. Big shove from Gio in the corner. Jake Bowman to the lead off of turn 2. Ooh, contact! Cletus dumps Bowman. Bowman goes around. He hangs onto it. He saved it. No caution needed. Don't throw it. He's okay. We're still green, and Cletus and Gio are side by side. Daniel Dye gets shuffled out.
I'm not taking blame for that. I told Cletus do whatever you got to do.
Thomas, who's he going to push? He's going to go against Gio. No, he's going to push Gio. He's going to be with the Toyotas. Cletus is going to be shuffled. Contact between Gio and Cletus. Gio gets a push from Thomas. Leads at the line. 8 to go. They're going to both drop down in front of Cletus. The bottom line's discombobulated. Ooh, Gus and Isabella close with Cletus there through turn 2. Big run. Cletus isn't clear. He's trying to go high, but he can't. Andy J trying to push him. Thomas moves up in front of the Nitro boys. Squirrel's left out 3 wide in the middle.
He said he was going to make something happen. He was trying right there.
Good Lord. Thomas is side by side for the Gio. Meanwhile, Tim Richmond's trying to get a third line going, and no one's helping him.
We got a tight group of cars in both lanes.
Oh, Thomas got to get down in front of Gus. 3 Nitro Toyotas on the outside. Then Gio, Cletus on the inside. Boy, that 25 is squirrely. He's trying to get by everybody. Will Kimmel to the middle 3 wide, and Daniel Dye's going to be shuffled again. 7 to go. Thomas is leading. Gustine is shoving the shit out of him. Thomas has never... No, he has won an Arca race. But he hasn't won one this year. 3 wide, Isabella with a push from Will Kimmel. Isabella's never won an Arca race. Here she is. She's in the second. She's going for the lead because Thomas tried to block. Isabella Robusto leads. Thomas goes around. He hits Gio. It's the big one up turn 4. Squirrel's in it. Bryce Hogberg's in it.
Caution out for the 5th time.
Big wreck off of turn 4.
7 to go. A big one here at Talladega.
Oh, man.
Nunziata goes from having a huge lead in the race to to get wrecked is see a ton of good fast race cars.
There's Thomas, destroyed in the grass. Tim Richmond is destroyed.
The 27 also involved.
There's Squirrel. Heavy damage. Oh, Bobby Earnhardt's in it.
Get more aggressive the later we go. Bobby Earnhardt had such a good run.
Jason
last night,
Kitzmiller.
top 10 early on.
Bryce Hogberg, like we said.
Hogberg also involved. Ryan Huff.
Ryan Huff. Andrew Patterson.
Andrew Patterson.
Vander Meer's in it.
Did 18 get a part of that?
And we're gonna have to see a few angles.
Yeah, we'll take a look and see.
Yeah, Butterbean Geo did get clipped in that. There's a ton of cars destroyed in this one. What happened here? So Isabella gets a push from Will Kimmel. Gio's getting a push from Cletus. Isabella goes to the bottom. Thomas can't block. Will Kimmel's going to try and push Thomas. Isabella comes up. Will Kimmel hits Thomas on the left rear, and around he goes. Gio's in it. Will Kimmel's in it. Oh, Squirrel hit Thomas. Daniel Dye. Bryce Hogberg, man, just a ton of cars destroyed.
Did he get by that without any damage? I think he did.
And Will Kimmel,
I've been on the left rear quarter panel.
besides Gio, Will Kimmel made out of that pretty good. He does have some damage, but he made out of that pretty good. Cletus, I think he got through. Yeah, he did. Gio got some right front damage, but he got through. Oh, Vandermeer gets spun around at the end, as well as Tim Richmond, headed for the inside wall. They're going to hit it, but they cut away. Patterson goes around, gets Hogberg, hits Thomas. Then Kimmel's involved. Then a stack up on the inside. Turns Richmond and Vandermeer around off of Bobby Earnhardt. Oh, hard hit in the inside wall for Richmond.
Might have got out of here okay as well.
See, there's Cletus right there, bottom of your screen, getting by. Daniel Dye does have some damage. You see Ryan Huff into the back of Daniel Dye.
Oh, man, Thomas got
There's only a few
destroyed.
cars that don't have damage. 71 of Jakowiak.
Oh, Bryce Hogberg went up in the air a little bit there after hitting Squirrel head on.
Dakota State car. Robusto might have been the biggest winner
Oh, man.
of all this. She has scored as the
And
leader at
we're
the
going to go to
moment here in the
commercial.
Arca Menard Series. Cletus McFarland. He's still feeling okay after
On
the
board
big
with
win at
Cletus.
Dega.
Oh, boy. That was right in his lap. Whoa, he barely got by. He's going to be fourth, maybe third if Gio pits. He has a chance.
My car's been with me.
Cleanup.
Red flag at Talladega after the big one off of turn 4.
Before the big one, it was Cletus and Bowman, and a spin out for the 20 car here.
What
Cletus
happened to
another
Jake
close call,
Bowman? Cletus comes up with a push from Gustine and contact in the left rear. And there goes Jake.
The left rear of Bowman. It doesn't take much. It doesn't take much of a nudge to turn him around. Jake really did a nice job keeping that car out of the inside wall.
And you can hear Cletus lifts before that big lift, and he's getting a push from Gustine. And
Yeah, Cletus is lifting, but Gustine's pushing him. Gustine pushes him up the track.
Maybe not even a bad judgment, just difficult spot to be put
Cletus
as
gets
the leader get
in the
pushed.
Bowman, and around goes the 20.
Against the rear bumper of Cletus, too. So, but after all of this, our leader is that 55 of Isabella Robusto. The chance to maybe make history here and become the first female ever to win in the Arca Menard Series.
That's exactly right. Third on this track here last year. And Josh is standing by with the crew chief.
Yeah, that's right. Standing by with Glenn Parker and your drivers up front. You guys have had a calculated but quiet day. So what are you telling Isabella as you guys get set to go back and try and bring this thing home?
We just need to use our teammates, or our one teammate left over here, stay up front and take this thing home.
Bring me through this day because it's been, like I mentioned, relatively quiet for you. I know you guys got the team in order. We're able to move calculated through the field, but now is when things get crazy. How'd you get yourselves into position, and what has to happen now?
We just had to pick the right line at the right time. Now it's just up to a good push and try to see what happens next.
Appreciate your time. Good luck the rest of the way. A chance for this 55 team to make some history out here today, guys.
And to what they talked about, Phil, she's got the right guy there with the veteran Gustine.
She really does. But we saw a couple years ago when Gustine won Daytona that it was more important for him to win Daytona than maybe work with his teammates. So I don't know if that's the same situation we're going to see here. There was some miscommunication during that win with Gustine. So hopefully their communication will be clear But again,
Well, the
you don't wanna
question
say,
here
okay,
is,
my teammate, I want to
A,
finish second here.
Isabella's
You
not
wanna
going
be-
to work with her
you wanna be
teammates
able
because
to finish
Gus,
1-2, and I think that's going to be
he's not
critical
in
for those
the
Nitro teams.
second
How do you
row. He'll be
manage
in
that
row 3.
loss
He's
with
running
your
5th
teammates?
right now.
Well, it's good being in the lead, and she did a great job getting there. And then from here, you can
But the
start to
second
think about
thing
the scenarios
is
really.
Gio
I mean,
going to
we only
pit
have
to
a
fix
handful
the
of
right
laps.
front
Red flag
damage,
with 6 to go now. Probably going to be
or
at a maximum
is he going to
4
stay
or
out
3
and try
laps
and win
left
this thing?
in the race once we do go back green? So I think right now, under caution, she's going through the restart scenario. You know what she wants to do with the launch. You know, there's no choose cone in the Arca Menard series, so she knows where other cars are going to line up around her. The team does as well, so it's going to be important for her to execute this and understand where her teammates are, where the people are that she can possibly trust. But past that, you know, lean on her experience from being out front in these fields before. As Phil's mentioned already, she's been up front at these races, especially at Talladega before. So it'll be very important for execution here.
Why don't we see what she's thinking right now, coming firsthand? Hey, Isabella, Phil Parsons and the boys in the Fox booth. You got a copy?
Yep, I got a copy. Very good.
You've done an awesome job today. Kept that car out of trouble. Been a quiet day. Now you find yourself up front. We've been talking about scenarios. We just talked to your crew chief, talking about working with your teammate. What's going through your mind right now, Isabella?
Yeah, just thinking through this restart here, who my help's going to be and how many laps are left, and just make sure that I'm the one in front when we cross the line.
Are you going to try to work with your teammate, Gus Dean? Do you have any other friends out there, or is it every man, as it were, or a woman for themselves?
Yeah, if my teammates are up behind me, we'll definitely work together here for the end. We haven't really talked through who's in line with me, so here in the next couple minutes, we're going to figure out who my help is and who's going to help me and who I'll help.
Well, we're going to let you go and figure that out. You've done an awesome job so far. Good luck.
Thank you, guys.
Well, she needs it. And when the dust settles, here she is at the point. Talked about her rough start to the season after a fantastic year in 2025 for that 55 car.
Yeah,
They're still cleaning cars off the track.
Race car driver.
Tim Richmond's car is still on the track, and so is
It
Squirrels.
was Venerini and now moving to Nitro, but when we went to race, felt like it was us versus the Toyotas every week, and you know they had a lot of cars with a lot of notes to bounce back and forth, and you know those individual teams were ones that we had to go and beat each week, and it wasn't ever easy. Obviously, my team did a really good job last year and made me look better than I am, but it was a lot of fun, you know, having people to race with and for me to learn how the air works, a lot of these tracks racing around them. So we had a lot of fun.
Best career finish 2 years ago at Springfield, finished second. So under our 5th caution, red flag here at the Speedway. And
Another replay of the
this is
wreck.
why we are under red at
Isabella
the
comes
moment.
up. She's not clear. That
You see,
moves
Isabella
Thomas up,
moved the racetrack a
and
little
Will
bit.
Kimmel pushes him on the left rear just slightly,
Up the
and
racetrack
around
a
he
little bit
goes.
as well, and that opened the door in the middle for just a second. But I'm not sure there was a lane there. Unfortunately, Will, he may have had so much
Oh my
momentum.
gosh, Cletus just barely got by, and so did
Yeah, we
Gus.
saw a lot of pushing and shoving. You know,
And then
2-3
the whole
laps
field
into
wrecks.
this.
Patterson,
Getting a push in the
Squirrel,
center of the
Dye,
corner is always a
Kimmel,
difficult thing to
Hogberg.
handle as a race car driver. And
Oh
these
man,
moments,
Jason
of
Kitzbühler
course, the other thing to
head
to
on
these
without breaking into
sprint race
Thomas.
cars with a lot of smoke in front of you, so it's
Vandermeer
difficult
Jr.
when it
around.
comes down to
Tim
crunch time,
Richmond spins.
when
Bobby Earnhardt is
drivers
around.
are a lot less patient than what we
Yeah,
saw
Bobby.
earlier in the race.
Well, Bobby didn't go around.
Squirrel
He got
trying to come up the
he
middle
ran
and make
through
things
somebody.
happen. There you go.
Squirrel's the most excited man to be in a
I've
wreck.
never been that happy to get in a wreck.
He's happier than Cletus was when he was passing cars.
You ever got out in a car cheered like that after
You know,
a race?
it's actually
Andrew
really
Patterson
funny
gets out.
because we got wrecked out on the last lap at Talladega, and I had all 4 flat tires. And I forget who won the race. They were already celebrating the start finish. I think it was the year Kyle Busch won. And I'm on 4 flats racing Truex, who is also on 4 flats, and I beat him at the line. And I got out of the car and waved at the fans and everything. It was just individual victories. But
Y'all had y'all's own little race.
yeah, we had just a small little race that no one cared about. So.
So you remember that time Carl Edwards turned over before the start-finish line and then got out of his car and ran across the start-finish line to finish.
Got to grab the transponder if you do that.
Yeah, I don't think he got credited.
Just burn some calories.
Cleanup continues. We've got time, guys. We're going to go back to 1988 here at Talladega.
Oh, is this a Phil clip?
Oh, yeah. Yes.
Phil clip.
Parsons.
This is a long time ago. It was color. It wasn't black and white anyway.
Skull 55 takes home the checkered flag.
Yeah.
That was pretty good.
Look at that hair. How about the side skirts on that?
I've learned with Phil, don't let him ever fool you. We went batting practice last year at Toledo, and my man was in there like a major league guy hitting it off the machine. He told us he had swung a bat in I don't know how many years. I think he was hustling us.
Say from 1988 to 2026, Phil's still a dog.
He can do it all. Baseball, race, he can do it all.
He's still extremely competitive. Playing pickup basketball, golfing every day, multiple times, 27 holes sometimes.
Ricky Rudd, Chesapeake native. That's where I'm from.
Yes, sir.
Ricky Rudd town.
Hall of Famer, Ricky Rudd.
We got a Ricky Rudd show car by Victory Lane, the Texaco Javelin Ricky Rudd. 28 Ford for Yates.
Can you imagine how mad if he doesn't win? Those fans, how many of them are going to stay or they go?
We've been standing in this
Victory Lane is packed.
When he was leading races, the race fans in front of us would stand up and throw their hats in the air. It was it'd be an incredible sight. I might even leave the camper tonight and go just check on things on the boulevard and see if the place ain't burning down.
Phil, you talked about being in Victory Lane. You and Austin have both done it here. Are you able to realize in the moment that, like, decades later, 2026, we're going to be talking about how that
emphasis on decades, man, that's tough.
Lifetimes later, we're going to be talking about
it. Are you able to realize in the moment that how life-changing that moment is?
I don't think initially you do. Obviously, after some time, it kind of sinks in a little bit. But, you work, and you guys all know, you guys have won a lot of races. You work to try to get to a certain level, and all of a sudden it happens. Your dreams come true, and it's a little bit surreal, and it takes a bit to sink in.
I feel like these racetracks provide such crazy finishes. You're never certain. You could be 100 yards from the start-finish line, and you're not entirely certain how it's going to go. And I feel like that's why you see so much excitement from race winners at these types of tracks. But every race means
we're rolling.
Different as we see.
We're rolling.
A whole group of drivers that are going to be trying to go for that today.
All right, down to Josh with Squirrel.
He's been checked and released from the care center.
Oh, boy.
Bring me through your day, man.
Squirrel.
I mean, I know it was a lot of highs, a lot of lows. Of course, it ends early, but what was your takeaway?
That was the most insane, incredible thing I've ever done. All I remember is coming out of 4, I seen Biffle on a bald eagle in front of me, then I seen a cloud of smoke. And I didn't know where the hell I was at. I knew I was in Talladega, right here in America, and that's the last thing I remember. I hit about 15 times, ended up about 1,000 yards away from where it all started, but it was the most insane thing I've ever been a part of in my life.
Well, your good buddy is towards the front of this race, so I don't know if you have any advice from him, or where you're going to watch your boy Cletus try and finish this thing out.
My goodness. I see he's top 5. I know he was leading for a little bit, and we were hauling right up to him. Might even came around him back there in the back, but it was insane. All I can do is hope that my boy pulls through, gets a W out here in Dega, or, just doesn't do what just happened to me. Luckily, thank God it wasn't my fault. Thank God I'm here, I'm okay, and everyone else is okay, but, man, this has been incredible.
Appreciate your time. Glad you're okay.
It's about as good as it gets. Again,
man. What a guy.
Interviews are always fantastic, but, man, these guys are right up there with you, with Cletus and Squirrel.
I give them a lot of credit.
Daniel Dye's pitting.
Y'all got to see the good ones after a win. I don't know how I would handle being wrecked out, and I was
have that big a smile.
I know. I was up here pointing to Austin. I love my man's got his helmet, the old school baby. Hold it. No one's taking that from him. He's walking back to the motorhome with that.
Think he'll take the fire suit off?
I don't know.
If Cletus wins, they'll probably be in a fire suit all night. Like, y'all know it's going to be.
Cletus got wrecked out of Kansas, or had that.
He still had to suit on
an hour later. Yes.
All right, back down to Josh.
Thomas Annunziata was having a great day out there. Unfortunately, it comes to an end too early. What did you see out there?
Well, I thought we had a great race car. The team gave me a great race car. with 30 laps to go, I lost radio connection to everybody. So I didn't know what lap I was on or whatever. I had to look at the TV as I was going by just to see what lap we were on. But after that, I mean, the spotter is very important. And I just had to make educated guesses there, not knowing where anyone was, trying to look at my small mirrors and try to figure it out. And I thought I guessed it really well there at the end. But then on the backstretch there, I lost touch of where everyone was. I didn't know whether I needed to go inside or outside. I couldn't tell the gaps. I couldn't see anything. I didn't have anyone to talk to. So and going into turn 3, I had no idea where to be and where anyone was coming. I got surprised when Isabella got underneath me, and then I just got spun after that. I don't know where to go. That's all.
Well, it's a tough break there. Appreciate your time. Glad you're okay. And guys, you can speak to how frightening that could be when you have no communication at that point in a race.
Oh, it's a really difficult spot
That
to be in. I'm surprised.
is
I mean,
very